Okay, so we'll call this evening's meeting of the TIF Commission for the City of Olivet to order. And the first step will be the roll call. And Barb, are you going to handle that, or is the secretary going to do that?
I'm happy to do that,
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
unless you would like to, Greg.
no, that's fine if you have it handy and ready to go.
I do.
I do too, but that's fine.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Jeff Springer,
Here.
Greg Carl,
Here,
Andy Bressler,
Here.
Keisha Lee,
Here.
Kevin McKenna,
Present.
Jay Nelson,
Present.
Stephanie Leon Streeter,
Present.
Gail Schote. Here. Paul Hample,
here,
Andrea Nelson Roberts,
Present.
Marion Gee,
Here.
and Richard Brophy.
Present. Okay, so my understanding is that we need to conduct this meeting fairly efficiently because there's another public meeting being held at 6:30 this evening. So I'll do my best to keep things moving forward. First and foremost, Ms. Sondag circulated a copy of the minutes. I'll ask, are there any changes or proposed modifications to those minutes from the commission? Okay, then we'll go ahead and accept those minutes and then turn it over to Mr. Spikerman. I understand you're going to give us a quick overview of the proposed amendment. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. On March 29th, this commission held a public hearing regarding Amendment 2 to the Gateway I-170 Tax Increment Financing Redevelopment Plan. As presented at that hearing, Amendment number 2 essentially adds a multifamily component to the redevelopment project, and it increases the available TIF assistance to $23,320,000. I believe you were all given a copy of a draft resolution, which would recommend that the city council approve amendment number 2. As you know, the TIF Commission and the city had previously approved the redevelopment plan back in 2017 and a first amendment to the redevelopment plan in 2019. So this is that's why this is amendment number 2. Same sort of process is being followed today as was followed in 2019 with respect to the first amendment. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions from the commission members for Mr. Spikerman? Seeing none, then I believe in the spirit of efficiency, I'll ask for a motion on the resolution.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution 2021-206. It's a resolution of the Tax Increment Financing Commission of the City of Olivet, Missouri, to approving amendment number 2 to the Gateway I-170 Tax Increment Financing Redevelopment Plan, and expressing its recommendation to the City Council of the City of Olivet.
second,
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Springer, a second by Mr. Carl. Any additional discussion necessary from the commission on that motion?
Chairman, if I could just offer a quick little observation. I'm sure I'm not the only commissioner who was approached by citizens in the days since our last meeting. So I want to first thank the commission for its decision to postpone this vote. I believe that it is vital that every community member have an opportunity to express concerns, praise, whatever it may be. A lot of the concerns that were brought to my attention, I was able to, in that time, research and resolve for myself ahead of casting this vote. So I thank again the commission for that. I also just want to offer that as a suggestion to the developer and any official and anybody that stays involved with this project and throughout the life of this TIF, that you make a concerted effort to keep the public engaged and informed at every turn and every step of this project. Whether you believe that it is a critical or not critical development or change or whatever it may be, there are members of the community who may be more impacted by it than others. So again, I would just ask for all those officials that are stewards of this public incentive to be sure that they engage the public at every turn, keep them informed, and make sure that the community is comfortable with the way this project is proceeding. So thank you, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to express that for my own benefit before casting my vote. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. McKenna, for those thoughtful comments. They're appreciated, genuinely. Any other discussion from the commission before we proceed with the vote?
Commissioner, I did receive an email from a written statement from Keisha Lee and Andy Bressler from the school district, and I wasn't clear. Keisha, were you gonna, or Andy, were you gonna read that, or did you want me to read it, or?
I can read it, but I was gonna read it after the vote.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry.
That's okay.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to say a quick word.
Mr. Carl, please.
Yes, I attended via Zoom the school board meeting last night and noted the discussion of the concern of TIF finances being used for residential construction. I want you to be assured, as Ms. Sondag pointed out in your meeting last night, that the Olivet City Council, as well as our commissions and staff, appreciate the importance of the Ladue School District to the success of Olivet, and vice versa. And that our commissions and the city council evaluate this ourselves, and you don't see a lot of projects that we kill early because we don't think it's a good deal for the school district as well. Ms. Sondag pointed out one example last night. The other thing I would say is that our Economic Development Commission has a strong supporter of the Ladue School District on it, who spoke at your meeting last night, Rod Pattershuk. So we are very conscious of the importance of the Ladue School District. We believe this particular project has unique characteristics that make revenue or make TIF applicable to residential in this use circumstance, something to consider, and we ask you to consider it. And I believe from the discussion last night, you are. Thank you.
We appreciate your comments.
Mr. Carl. Any other comments or discussion topics from the commission? Okay, hearing none. Ms. Sondag, would you mind please conducting the vote?
Jeff Springer,
Yes.
Gregory Carl,
Yes.
Andy Bressler,
Yes,
Keisha Lee,
Yes.
Kevin McKenna,
Yes.
Jay Nelson,
Yes.
Marion Gee,
Yes.
Stephanie Leon Streeter,
Yes.
Gail Schote,
Yes.
Paul Hample,
Yes.
Andrea Nelson Roberts,
Yes.
and Richard Brophy.
Yes, for me. Motion passes.
So the rest of the motion passes as presented.
Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, for your time this evening. I'll ask before we adjourn, any other business that we should address? For the good of
I
the
do
order?
believe the school district had asked if they could read the
Thank you.
letter.
Yes, yes. Ms. Lee, please feel free to proceed if you'd like to read that statement.
Sure, it's very brief. So the Ladue School District has long prided itself on being a good neighbor and working with our bordering municipalities to ensure collective efficacy and a mutual benefit for our greater school community. The city of Olivet is one of those valued neighbors, and we join in the excitement that the new development projects currently underway along the Olive Boulevard corridor will bring to the area. However, the Ladue School District, as members of this TIF commission, must also use our voice to state that while there are unique aspects of the Gateway I-170 project that are the basis of our supporting it, the residential TIF projects are not in our best interest, and we will begin the work of contacting the leadership of the 10 municipalities that comprise our school community to ensure this sentiment is explicitly communicated, as expressed by members of the board during the Board of Education meeting on April 12, 2021. On behalf of the Ladue School Board of Education, Keisha Lee and Andy Bressler, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. Any other business for this evening? With that, then we will adjourn. And Ms. Sondag, remind me, do we need a motion to adjourn or should we just adjourn?
You need a motion and a second, but there is no roll call vote.
Okay, may I?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Carl and a second. We are adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Could I ask who's made the second? Jay?
I think it was Mr.
Okay.
McKenna.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you all. Have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Be safe.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.